As the crowd continues to file in, we get set to bring you another exciting game. Welcome to this matchup between two teams from the NFC as the visiting team match up against the home team. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get today's game started. Turner looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. From the 1-yard line. Number 81 returns this one to the 17-yard line.
On the return.
First and 10.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Will.
Only one man back. Green sends a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Price comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. Good shoot. Let's go, boys.
So the quarterback keeper is the call, and the defense sniffed it out perfectly.
Loss of 4 on the play.
They'll be faced with a long third down play here.
16-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
Blue jam. Check it out, baby. Bring it up. Come on.
Gets rid of it. Short pass is lifted to the wide receiver on the right side. And they don't pick up nearly enough for the first down, John.
I'll tell you, this is such an odd decision. You've got to be able to execute a play with deeper options when you've got third and long.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 46-yard line.
Ball on their own 46.
46-yard line. First and 10.
Fullback handoff. Fletcher is there on the stop at the 46-yard line.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
Second and a deuce.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Over swing right.
The home team come out in a 4-3.
Under 10.
Throws it. He hits his receiver. Watkins is there for the tackle at the 38. Seems like all they have to do is just throw it near this guy, and he finds a way to come down with it.
Yeah, I was talking to the coach this week, and he told me that he's probably got the best hands in the team. And right there, he just showed us why.
First and 10.
On the 38-yard line.
We like to crack the rules. I can do it, baby. Let's go.
Number 18 sends a man in motion.
Hey, let's go one deep.
Hands off to the tailback. The 20, the 10, 5, touchdown. What a run by the veteran.
Yeah, because of his experience and knowledge of the game, he can still take it to a defense, even though the initial burst of quickness may not be there.
Turner comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. perfect way to start this one off as they move the ball down the field for the touchdown.
They came out with a plan on offense and executed it to perfection.
Sends it sailing. This one is fielded by number 81.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. They're down by a touchdown early, but these guys have the kind of offense that can score any time they have the ball.
Ball on their own 20.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the ball.
Maddox in the backfield. Going to the air on 1st down. With the throw broken up.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. All right, here we go.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3.
Let's go.
Little misdirection. Lindsey is there for the tackle at the 25.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Picked up about 6 yards that time. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Watch your man.
Green scans the defense from the gun. Throwing. And he makes the grab. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good.
Football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
Wolford in to kick this one off. From the 8-yard line. The defense looks to rebound after that last effort when they allowed a touchdown. Ball on their own 24.
At the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Not today. Let's go now.
Only one man back. Number 18 sends a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Porter is there on the stop at the 31.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Second and 3. Ball on the 31-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. Number 18 with a man in motion. Under pressure. Incomplete. He short arms it and misses his man. Page was his intended target.
Third and 3. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Let's go, boys.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. The 40. Brown is there on the stop at the 35-yard line.
You have to play him physically off the line. Bump him off his route, jam him, stuff like that. Because I'll tell you this, if you give him a free release and he can get behind you, he can do some real damage.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Good shoot.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Throws it. Number 41 comes up to make the play at the 24. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in it.
Keep the throttle down. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, let's go. Watch out.
Hands it off to the back, slips the tackle. Holmes is there on the stop. Turner battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Play football. We like to practice rules.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Number 44 comes up to make the play at the 12.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
Go make a play. Get me going. Play hard and fast, baby. Hey, soft, man. Check it. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
With the counterplay. Holmes is there for the tackle. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
12 yards needed to get into the end zone.
Hey, watch the screen. Hey, score.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Floats one into the end zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown, visiting team.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The point after is good.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
Turner will be kicking off. Booming kick downfield. From the 1.
They don't want to fall out of contention early, so they'll be looking to put together some kind of scoring drive on this possession.
First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Defense, get ready. We gotta believe it. It's our day.
Maddox, the lone back. Hand it off. McDonald comes up to make the play at the 19. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Lucky.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
Bring it up.
comes the blitz. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Taylor is there on the stop at the 24-yard line. Just about 5 on that pass, John.
That was a pretty good play. The defense brought a few extra guys, but the line did a pretty good job of picking it up, giving him just enough time to find the open man.
3 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Get my cat back. Come on.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Throws it. Means comes up to make the play at the 39-yard line. And it's good for a first down. Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Here we go. We're talking about green.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Going to the air on first down. It's rid of it. They're going to spot this one at the 47-yard line.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on first down.
Second and 2.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Only one man back. Hands it off. Price is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. Good pickup on the ground as they convert for the first.
Here's the thing. They were looking run and brought the blitz, but the back just used his vision and elusiveness to avoid him and get past the marker.
It's first and 10.
48-yard line.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Taylor is there on the stop at the 46-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
2-yard gain.
Second and 8. Ball on the 46-yard line.
From the start. Keep the throttle down.
This one is handed off. They'll spot this one at the 46. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
To convert on this third down, they have to reach the 38. They'll go from the I formation. Lewis in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Powers stops him short of the marker. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. They'll get ready for his second punt of the game. He signals for a fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch out. You got the practice.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver, and he just got leveled. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
There we go, D. Let's go. Watch the play.
The home team line up in a 4-3.
Play football.
And he gets the delayed handoff. Fletcher comes up to make the play at the 38-yard line.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at him. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Watkins is there on the stop.
On the reception.
He saw a linebacker trying to cover his running back, and he knew he had a favorable matchup. So they have first and 10 here. After one quarter of football, a touchdown separates these two teams with the score. The visiting team ahead of the home team, 14-7. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. First and 10.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
What's the play? Check it.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Simon is there on the stop.
He's really picking up good yardage with his carry. I keep handing him the ball till the defense shows me that they can take it away.
Second and inches. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
Number 18 out of the gun. Steps up into the pocket. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. Can't complete the short pass attempt, so they'll have a third down now.
Third and inches. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Get it up.
They'll go from the I formation.
Watch your eyes. Let him help. Hard count, brother. That's what I'm gonna do, baby. Play hard and fast, baby. Lucky.
With a counterplay. Shakes off the tackle. The 30. The 20. The back breaking free. And he's in for the score. They run it in on third down. Turner comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Nice distance. This one is handled by number 81.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Great move to get free. Play is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point.
Second and 8. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Hey, let's go.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. Roberts was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Receiver on the play. Third and 8. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Now cross out middle. Let's get some pressure.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Pressure, throws it, jumps, and he has it. Randall records the tackle at the 31. Number 81 makes the catch, and John, that'll move the chains.
He's one of the keys to their success when they're moving the ball through the air.
Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's go now. We coming to that.
Maddox lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Taylor is there on the stop at the 31-yard line. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's go. Stay at home.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. And it's caught. Randall comes up to make the play at the 46. Number 81 is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible. 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Deuce it.
Gets the delayed handoff. Number 91 is there on the stop at the 46-yard line. Takes it up the middle, picks up less than a yard.
That was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
Number 81 was taken out earlier with a minor injury, but now returns to the game.
Let's ride, man. Get it on.
Maddox, the lone back. Bowers is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line. Trying to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line and they never recovered.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. The backs are lined up in an I. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good.
The offense kept taking and taking, and the defense kept giving and giving until they finally got the touchdown.
Wolford looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. From the 5. Spins away. He couldn't stop them from getting into the end zone the last time out.
23 on the return.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Regular.
The home team with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Home is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
All right, let's go.
Number 18 sends a man in motion.
Play 2 quarters.
On the call, Fletcher comes up to make the play. At the 24, he's there to make yet another outstanding defensive play.
He made a name for himself with plays like that. He's one of those guys that every defensive coordinator would love to have on his team. He's smart, he plays with good intensity, and he's a heck of a leader on and off the field.
Turner, the lone back. And they go with the delay. Runs through the tackle. Number 44 tackles him, and they won't get the first. The third down run comes up short, so we should see a punt here. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. This one goes out of bounds. Excellent kick. Deep and very high. Ball on their own 18.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Hey, let's go, 1 deep. Let's go.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Salam is there for the tackle at the 20. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Stay posted up. Yeah,
Drops back. Gets the pass off. And he makes the grab. Lindsay is there on the stop at the 36-yard line. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chains. Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. You gotta believe it. It's hard.
Out of the I formation. Tosses it out to the left. Means gets right in there and brings him down. And he chases him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most knowledgeable defenders in the league. He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Check it. Check it out, baby. We turning it up. Who's there?
The rush is on. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
They ain't got nothing.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
And it's complete. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Turn it up now.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. McDonald is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Under 10.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Price comes up to make the play at the 40. Maddox takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. To convert on this third down, they have to get it to the 37.
40-yard line.
Let us dictate.
The visiting team with a 4-man front gets the pass off. Randall takes him down at the 34.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Let's go. Here we come. Defense, get ready.
Hands it off to the back, runs him over. The 20. Means is there for the tackle at the 15-yard line. And a flag down on that play. Let's see
Face
what the
mask
call.
on the defense. Number 33.
So it's a
automatic
15-yard
first down.
penalty, not the incidental 5-yard face mask.
He's lucky his head's still on the way he got yanked down there.
Almost at the 2-minute mark
Ball on the
now.
8-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Are we?
They've had some big scoring plays, but this is their first time in the red zone. They'll spot this one at the 1. He stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him. They're just a yard away now.
Ball on the 1-yard line.
No more, fellas.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 1-yard line.
Let's go.
Only one man back. Green with a man in motion. Trying to get to the pylon. Touchdown. And somehow he was able to get into the end zone after being confronted in the backfield.
You talk about determination. They could have brought their entire defense, and he'd still make them miss.
Number 1 comes in for the point after, which will knot it up. The point after is good. 2 consecutive touchdowns has tied this game up.
This team has a lot of character. Even when you have them down by 2 or 3 scores, a lead is never safe. You got to be careful because they can make the big plays on offense, defense, and special teams.
Wolford is back and ready to put this one in the air. And he got all of that one, a great kick. From the 3-yard line. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series.
They'll start the drive at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
Play football.
Only one man in the backfield. Scott, the man in motion.
Stay soft, man.
Closing in. Gets rid of it. The defender's got it.
The key to the play was pressure. They force a quarterback to get rid of it before he's ready. And when he's rushing his throws out there, bad things are going to happen to this offense.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 28.
Play hard and fast, baby.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3.
Let's go, D, let's go.
With a counterplay. Price is there on the stop at the 21-yard line.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
They'll bring the blitz. With the pass, broken up.
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Lewis was the intended receiver on that play.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Come on. Let's go.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down. A little misdirection. Jackson comes up to make the play at the 19. Maddox is just short of the marker that should bring in the field goal unit. Number 1 will put them in the lead if he makes this. So he hooks the kick and misses the mark. After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 26.
Go. All day, baby. Come on. Look.
Only one man back.
Let's go. Be
Steps up into the pocket. Gets the pass off. And the catch is made. McGrath makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Scott moves in motion. Dropping back. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Simon is there for the tackle.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Trying something to the left. Incomplete pass. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Watch your man.
The home team line up in a 4-3. With the carry, fakes the handoff. With the throw, and this pass is completed. This one will be spotted at the 43-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Page has 5 receptions in the game. 3rd and 6.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
All right, here we go. Danny.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Throws it. And the catch is made. They'll go no huddle here.
With the reception, first down.
Play 2 quarters, 2 quarters.
Pressure coming. Launching the pass deep down the right side. Brown comes up to make the play. At the 19. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Throws to the end zone. He's there. Touchdown. Visiting team. Looked like they had the wrong guy covering on that play. Turner comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
Now that's just the type of thing that you come to expect from these guys. They do a really good job scripting the plays that they're going to be running. And they do a great job of executing them when they run them.
Squib kick here. Not the type of kickoff they wanted.
Kickoff, out of bounds, number 7.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Knock him out.
Green starts out of the shotgun. Dropping back to pass on first down. With the throw, he finds his man. Clay comes up to make the play at the 48.
I like the quick decision by the quarterback. The defense didn't have time to react.
And that's a gain of about 8. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Not today.
Maddox moves in motion.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Come on.
Blitz is coming. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Jefferson was his intended target.
Receiver on the play.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions. Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Incomplete pass. And this should be the last play of the half.
Come on, now let's finish this. Let's go. Let us big time. Lock it up. Check it. Here we go.
Looking to convert through the air. Going for the deep man. And he can't find a way to keep possession. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, the visiting team ahead of the home team, 28-21. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Wolford in to kick this one off. Should be a return here. From the 6. Cleveland can take complete control of this game if they can get this one into the end zone. Ball on their own 24.
24-yard line. First and 10.
Back it up, baby. Watch your eyes.
They'll go from the I formation.
Hey, look the move,
Number
look the
18
slot.
with a man in motion.
Turn it up now.
They give it to the halfback. Has room. The 40. Number 44 is there on the stop at the 48.
This guy always gives maximum effort on every play. It doesn't matter if you're asking him to run between the tackles or outside. He just takes the ball and refuses to be brought down by the tackler.
Ball on their own 48.
48-yard line.
Keep moving. Watch the snap down.
Turner in the backfield.
Go.
He tucks it away. Brown is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. They don't deviate at all from the last play call as they keep it on the ground. Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Go, D.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Home comes up to make the play at the 47-yard line.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Looking to convert on third down, they have to get it to the 42.
It's on. Watch screen. Screen shoot. Watch left.
Hand it off. Watkins makes the stop before the first down is reached.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Wilkin is trying to pin them close to their goal line. And he chooses not to return this one. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Hey, watch that screen.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Taylor is there for the tackle at the 23. Maddox takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Randall comes up to make the play at the 27.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
4-yard gain on the play.
Come on. I can do it, baby.
They've done very well on third down to this point. With the pass, and he's tackled at the 33. The tackle is his 5th of the game. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Here we come. Here we go, baby. Tampa.
The visiting team come out in a dime package. With the throw, he finds his man. They're going to spot this one at the 41-yard line. And so that makes tackle number 6. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
Second and 2 coming up here.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Hold it
The
up.
visiting team
One back.
line up in a 4-3.
Do something, do something.
Give it to the halfback. Holt is there on the stop at the 45-yard line.
That's a good job of separating out of the defensive lineman. They created a crack, he saw it, and made his move.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
The visiting team with a 4-man front.
Check it. Watch each other back.
Hands it off. Number 91 stops him for negative yardage. The defensive line wins that battle.
Yeah, and he was looking for a place to cut back, but the defenders had all their gaps, and there was no place to cut at all.
It's second down and a long way to
Ball
go.
on the 42-yard line.
All right, now. Let's go now.
Only one man back. Green with a man in motion.
Stay at home. Let's go.
Handed off to the back. Great fake with the pass. Price is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line. Green completes the short one, about a 4-yard gain on second down. Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Watch the draw still. Favor.
Maddox in motion.
Watch this.
Throwing. Interception. It's on the ground. The home team pick up the fumble. And you know the defense is very angry at that missed opportunity. After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 49-yard line. The visiting team with a 4-man front. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Lewis was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Means had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go, D. Let's turn it up, D.
And they go with the delay. Donald is there on the stop. Maddox runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Third and 4.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Good shoot. Go low.
Only one man back.
Defense, get ready. From the start.
Hands it off to the back. This one will be spotted at the 38-yard line. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Excellent run for a first down.
They brought some extra heat with a blitz, but he was able to find some room and pick up the first.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
Roberts comes in motion.
Keep moving. Watch out. Let's go now.
Looking upfield. Clay comes up to make the play at the 36.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
And a pickup of about 2. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Stay at home.
Nickelback in this time. And they go with the delay. Taylor is there on the stop at the 36-yard line. Maddox takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. So it's third down as they try to get it to at least the 28 and convert. Looking upfield. Jackson comes up to make the play at the 33-yard line. So after failing on third down, let's see if they decide to try a long field goal. Wolford comes into the game for the punt. Howry lines up deep for the punt return. Fair catch. So they have first and 10 here.
On the 20-yard line.
Let's go. You can't stop me.
They line up in the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. Number 93 is there on the stop at the 23-yard line. Turner rumbles forward for a gain of 4.
Second and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Watch this. We turning it up.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Defense, get ready.
They give it to the halfback. Lewis is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line. Just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This defense can put the brakes on you real fast.
2 minutes left in the quarter.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Watch each other's back. We're talking about read.
Nickelback in this time. Toss play to the right. Right comes up to make the play at the 25-yard line. The ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt. Wilkins will come in now to punt it away. Number 81 is back to receive this kick. From the 40. Number 81 doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 46.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Are we? Three shoots. Let's go, boys.
Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. He barely got that one off.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. What it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
Second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Be careful.
The visiting team with a four-man front. Hand it off to the back. Play is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line.
He seems to put up pretty good rushing totals week in and week out. That's exactly the kind of consistency that you look for in your ground game.
On third down, they have to get the ball to the 44 to convert.
Watch the play. Showtime, baby. Watch the play. Set. Get it.
So the quarterback runs with it and ends up going nowhere.
Loss on the play.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. From the 14.
36-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard.
It's first and 10.
At the 16-yard line. First and 10.
Go low. All right, now.
Only one man in the backfield.
They don't get nothing. Keep it up. What's the hard count?
Hand it off. Number 41 is there on the stop at the 24.
It seems like he's picking up huge chunks of yardage every time they hand him the ball.
Second and 2.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Yeah, it's on. We're coming around.
Turner, the lone back. Looking to run it here. Campbell comes up to make the play at the 29-yard line. Pickup of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the visiting team ahead of the home team, 28-21. The visiting team have the lead and are in control as we begin the final quarter. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Stay both left. You can't stop me.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Hands it off. Watkins comes up to make the play at the 30. John, nothing there on that play. Looks like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
They better mix up the play call a little more, trying to free up some space in the middle. That back just didn't have any help from his line on that play.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
Only one man in the backfield.
Go low. They soft, man. Don't make a play.
On the call, Brown is there on the stop at the 37.
He had himself a pretty good game. You got to give some of that credit to those big guys up front.
And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far.
Knock him back. Come on, we know what's coming.
These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. Simon was there on the coverage.
Number 84, the intended receiver on the play.
Wilkins is ready to punt this one away. Number 81 looks like he's ready for the return. And he signals for the fair catch.
Well, it's crunch time now. This might be their last chance, so they have to stay focused, be efficient, and get the ball into the end zone.
Ball on their own 17.
17-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, boys. Watch each other back.
Maddox, the deep back. Roberts, the motion man. Hand it off to the back. Price is there on the stop. Maddox takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Play football. Watch your eyes.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Rolls right. The throw, and he hits his target. He threw that one underneath the coverage.
That's exactly the thing they teach you to do. Always take what the defense gives you.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Clay tackles him, but not before the first down is reached. He pounds it in there for the first. First and 10.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Keep moving. It's on. Come on.
Hand it off. They're going to spot this one at the 37. It's a half dozen tackles. Gain of 9 on the play. Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Taylor hammers him at the 38. Defense looking for the run, and the runner just about got back to the line of scrimmage.
There was no possibility of going up the middle and picking up anything.
Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
That's it, man. It's showtime, baby.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Means is there on the stop.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on third down, and he's there for the reception and the first down.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
He tucks it away. Nice play fake. This one falls incomplete. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Back it up, baby. Watch the snap down. Let's go now.
On the call, They'll go with a play fake. Short pass to the fullback. This one will be spotted at the 49-yard line. He's in on that stop. Gets credited with tackle number 6.
When you let a short pass get completed, you better be a good tackler.
Ninth play of this drive. Ball at midfield.
49-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Look left, hits his wide receiver with a short pass. Lewis didn't get enough for the first. Fourth down coming up, and they need about 2. Little misdirection. Nothing doing. He stops short. They go for it and don't make it.
That was a conversion the offense needed. They have to be disappointed, and it's worse because now the other team has the ball.
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Watch your eyes. No more, fella. Hold the look.
Out of the I formation. Number 18 with a man in motion. To carry it, sheds the 10. They'll spot this one at the 50. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
I'll tell you, he might have one of the fastest first steps in football. He's one of those guys who is patient, accelerates quickly, and is very good at using his downfield blocking.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
50-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Hey, let's go one deep. Not today, man.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Yeah, it's on.
Little misdirection. He loses it. The home team grab the live ball. They make a mistake and end up losing the football. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Get us on it.
Number 81 goes in motion. Looks like somebody got off the line a little early here.
False start on the offense. Number 64.
Jones
first
moved
down.
a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
So after the penalty, it's now 1st and 15.
Go. Keep the throttle down. Get it up.
Maddox, the lone setback.
Let's go, B. Let's go. So we gonna take it.
Throws it. And he dropped it. He threw it a little too soon, and it missed the mark. The pass rush almost got to him.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his feet. I'll tell you one thing, this defensive coach sure has his defensive lineman pumped up.
2nd and 15. Ball on the 46-yard line.
It's on.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Under pressure. The big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. Now, he won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long.
39-yard line.
Watch each other back. Let's look at
Pressure, deep throw. The pass falls incomplete.
If you're going to miss, it's better to miss long. You put it up there where your receiver is going to go get it. Now, if you miss, it'll generally end up in incompletion. And that's a heck of a lot better than missing short, giving the defense a shot at the interception.
Number 81 was the intended receiver on that play. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. And he waves for the fair catch. The home team dive on the play. They give it right back to them after the fumble on the punt return. After the fumble recovery, they'll set up shop at the 29. They give it to the halfback. Lindsey is there on the stop. at the 19.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the fourth quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Everything you got. Let's go. Do something. Play hard and
Going
fast.
to the air on first down. Gets the pass off. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. Play with the coverage.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Not today. Yeah, it's on. Let's
So
go,
they're
boys.
inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown.
Don't make a play. Defense, get ready.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 91 comes up to make the play.
I'm impressed with their running game. It's a big part of their offense, and they've done a great job taking advantage of blocking up front.
So on third down, they have to get it to the 9 to pick up a first.
Get it started. From the start.
The backs are lined up in an I. Gives the ball off. Salam is there for the tackle. The home team has been stopped on third down for the 10th time in the game.
It's hard for the offensive coordinator to get his head around that stat.
Fourth down coming up, and they need about 2.
Act like you want to win. They soft, man.
Hand it off to the back. Great penetration, stopping him short. So with the offense needing to get into the end zone on this drive, the defense makes the stop.
This is crunch time. The big-time players always seem to step up at times like these. Now it would take a miracle from the other team.
They'll take over at the 11-yard line. First and 10.
No more, fella.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Looking for room. Number 93 is there on the stop at the 14. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Second and 7.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Lucky. They ain't got nothing.
Turner lines up behind his fullback in the I. They give it to the halfback. Brown is there for the tackle at the 19.
They've done a good job moving the ball in the ground, and you can give most of the credit to that big offensive line. They've controlled the line of scrimmage from the very start.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Here I come. All right, now. Let's do our thing.
The home team with a 4-man front. Number 18 sends a man in motion.
Hey, watch that screen. Don't be now.
Hands it off. Slips the tackle. Watkins makes the stop before the first down is reached. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at fourth down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Here comes the punter. He's gotten a lot of action so far. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Down by a touchdown, going on offense, time running out. It doesn't get a whole heck of a lot better than this.
Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. Taylor is there on the stop. The quarterback is calling them back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's turn it up, D. Hey, watch the screen.
Blitz is coming. Closing in. Gets rid of it. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
They worry about us coming.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays and fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Danny. Not today. Play pass. Keep your eyes up. We turning it up.
I don't think they have a choice. They have to go for it. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. That's a big stop by the defense on 4th down as they take over possession late in the game with a 1-touchdown advantage.
They'll take over at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
There we go. They saw
Turn in the backfield. Hand it off. Wright is there on the stop at the 35-yard line.
He's dominated out there in this one. He told me this week at practice that he was going to have a big game. And he's really shown us that big playability.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 35-yard line.
all on us, y'all.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Number 93 comes up to make the play at the 30.
Hey, all he had to do was get behind those big old blockers and just keep pushing. The next thing you know, they're moving the chains.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
The home team come out in a 4-3.
Hey, let's go, 1D. Let's go, boys.
Fullback handoff. They're going to spot this one at the 26-yard line. So he adds another tackle and now has 6. Second and 6.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Number 44 is there for the tackle at the 19. They couldn't bring him down very easily that time.
Yeah, and when the back can get out there and run through defenders, it just makes this offense that much more difficult to slow down.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Watch a man.
They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone on this drive. They're just inside the 20.
Here we go, baby. Check it. Keep moving. Hey, watch the screen. Let's go now. There we go. So we gonna take it. All right, let's go. They ain't got nothing. You can't stop me. Hey. Here I come.
He'll take him in. And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down.
Let's go, boys. Do something. Let's go. They worry about us coming. Keep it up. This too easy. Turn over. Play left. Watch the outside.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the away team 28. The home team, 21.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.